Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing work permit concessions associated with Thai companies. Now, what are we talking about when we talk about concessions? Well, there are certain bodies here in Thailand, for example, the Board of Investment, the BOI, or the EEC, the Eastern Economic Corridor. There's also other types of bodies, if you will, that can grant certain types of concessions. For example, in the petroleum industry, certain types of industrial concessions that can also be granted. And the result is that there are, for example, in the context of work permits, concessions can be granted to, for example, mitigate against the 4-to-1 employee ratio rule associated with maintaining a work permit here in Thailand. So basically, it's possible to get a concession, for example, from BOI or the EEC to allow for a number of work permits without necessarily needing the number of employees necessary to maintain a 4-to-1 ratio. So work permit concessions are something that's often overlooked when people are, well, I should say when companies are looking at coming over here to Thailand to invest, but this is not something that should be overlooked. At the end of the day, work authorization is extremely important, especially if you're looking to import in a great deal of foreign labor, most notably probably high-skilled labor, but not necessarily. There are other instances that we've seen involving work permits for a number of different types of migrant workers, most notably in the construction field. But long story short, those types of businesses that gain concessions from these types of bodies that can grant them can basically set themselves up in such a way where they can maintain a large number of work permits without necessarily having to carry a substantial cost associated with maintaining that type of documentation for their foreign labor here in the Kingdom of Thailand.